We both agree that Giannis, if he is not the face of the league, he is pretty much
Oh yeah,
uh,
no question.
the next
Yeah,
coming of the face of the league. And they played in Philadelphia last night, and there was a Joel Embiid had it wasn't a basketball play at all. It wasn't.
right.
Giannis was driving to the hole, and Embiid gives him an elbow to his chest or sternum, and it was a flagrant foul.
Sure.
And then the 76ers went on to win the game.
Yep.
And Giannis was shooting as some players do. He shot 5 of 14 from the free throw, and he was taking some extra shots. They happened to be on the road. They were playing in Philadelphia.
Right.
The crew, I guess that adjust the nets or whatever they're doing. The repair people
Right.
had a ladder up under the rim where he was shooting,
Right.
and he had kindly asked him, "Hey, I'm still taking my shots after post game. I'm losing. Some people have to kind of process winning and losing, and he wanted to put up some shots because he had took a L,
Right.
and they were reluctant to move it, so he kind of pushed it to the side. Was still taking his shots. Joe the plumber puts the 20-foot ladder right back under it.
Right.
So Giannis, we haven't seen him lose his cool in winning, losing, anything. Even when refs, he's not one of those people that babies and begs for fouls.
No, he
He is. I will say this. He
I
is
love
a
him.
very, very. I like Giannis a
Yeah, I
lot.
like
I'm gonna be
it's
honest.
hard not to
I
root
didn't
for him.
want to like him
Yeah.
because of him being in the East and
Yeah.
just the dynamic of me liking the Nets and all of that. But
Right.
in an interview, when they asked him, is he the face of the league? Giannis says, no, LeBron's still playing. Luke is still playing. KD's still playing. Steph's still balling. So, no,
Yeah.
there are a lot of faces of the league.
Yeah.
Most stars would have taken that opportunity to say, yeah, I'm the face of the league. I mean,
Brandon
and
himself.
Giannis, whether it's being, fake modest or not, I believe it. I really think that he is, because he came from
That's his
such
nature. Yeah.
humble
culture.
beginnings. I
Mhm.
think that is who he is as a
I agree.
person. That's how his parents, had raised him to be appreciative of
I agree.
all of everything that he is afforded by his tremendous skills. But and then Montrezl Harrell, a role player,
Yeah.
has the nerve while he's shooting his shots, his foul shots or free throws, grabs the ball, walks to the side, and tells him to go home. Very, very disrespectful. And so my question to the audience is, for the face of the league, or arguably one of the major faces of the league, was that out of bounds for the 76ers? Was that something that was highly disrespectful from player standpoint and from the facility maintenance standpoint? This guy is still shooting, and obviously I'm sure he has the right to shoot at the gym after the game. I don't think there's anything that is against it. I don't think it's a league violation or something that was out of bounds for him to put up some extra shots to kind of get his mind right. They could have fixed anything else. Pick up popcorn, do whatever. Let that net be the last thing that you do. But instead, they were defiantly pushing that ladder under the rim. And I found it to be very disrespectful.
Well, let me say this to you. I loved it. And I'm glad it happened. And here's why. First and foremost, you're in Philly. Philly fans. Number two, you don't practice free throws in someone else's gym. Take your L, take your ball, and you go home. This is what Giannis is going to have to learn, okay? You don't come back to the gym and shoot free throw. No, listen, you should have practiced that before the game. If you're home and you take an L, then you can come in your stadium, back in your court, and you can shoot all the free throws you want. But you don't do that on the road, and you don't do that in Philly at all places, okay? No, you're not getting no love. We don't care about how great you are. You're an NBA champion. And I honestly agree with everything you said. He's the face of the league. We both just said how much we love him. We admire him. I love his personality. He's a hard worker. He's not caught up in all the fluff and the hype and all the stuff that the other players, superstars are about. Giannis is about ball, and he is a leader. I love Giannis. But in that situation, no. Sorry, Giannis. I like what Montrezl did. take the ball, roll out, man. Take your L, get up out of here. You don't belong up in here shooting. No, it don't work that way. Listen, you are in Philly. They don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So you gotta learn to understand that to me, I feel like the game has gotten, these guys love each other. It's in football too. Everybody loves swapping jerseys and kissing and hugging and, you know what I'm saying, and high-fiving and taking trips together. Listen, I get all that, but man, listen, it's a game, it's competition. Listen, you don't do that. All right. I love what the guy did. He should have built the Tower of Babel straight up across the whole straight rim. Okay. No, shut off all the power, no lights. You want to shoot? Watch this in the dark. That's it. Shoot free throws with your eyes closed like Jordan. That's what you're gonna learn to do, because you don't do that in somebody else's state, in somebody else's court. Take your L and you go home. That what you know what I'm saying? And I don't think Giannis did that for photo ops or whatever like that.
I don't think so either.
No, he's that dude. He's like Kobe. He would sit there and he would throw up free throws after a game, before a game, whatever the case. But you don't do that in that sense. And listen, that's Philly, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. I mean, if you was in OKC, that's different. Maybe they'll show you some love there. They'll be taking pictures with you and all that stuff. Not in Philly. They don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, I like what they did. I agree with them. Keep the intensity. Now we got something to look forward to come the next game, because those teams will be in the thick of things.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. You listen. It bothers me that it was Montrezl Harrell. It's swish his sweet lips. I got a major problem with, Black and mild lips. Why are you? You're a role player at best. You're a role player.
Well, better let
Embiid do it. Let Embiid do it. Embiid is the unquestioned leader of that team, and if it was an offense to him, let him step up and be like, nah, this is my court. You lost. You took your L. It's time to go. Right. But you get Montrezl Harrell. Come on, like, listen.
Yeah, but we
can go on and on about that. I don't.
That's his MO though. That's his personality. I agree with you though. I mean,
he's just trying to create some kind of discussion. Yeah. He wants to trend because his game ain't trending. Definitely his game's not trending. Yeah, so that's how. So if you want to go old school and you want to be the bruiser of your team, okay, cool. But I just think Giannis, he's not the guy that you go at like that. He's not disrespectful, and I just don't like that.
That is not something. Shouldn't have done it. But somebody got to tell Giannis, yo, Giannis, chill, bro. We in Philly. We took the L.
Well, maybe the coach. Maybe it's the coach that says, hey, let's go on. But in any case, we'll agree to disagree. But listen,
let's get the
once again.
To hear what they say.
Yeah, I would love. Who's right? It was right. Rod thinks that good for Philly to stand up and get him out of here. Just tell him, yo, listen, you caught an L. Grab a cheesecake, a cheesesteak from Geno's, and keep it moving. Or was from a respect standpoint, this man wanted to put up some free throws. Let him get his free throws. He still has to process the L. It wasn't like he won and still wanted to put free throws up. Right. It is. If anything, he's kind of stewing in that loss. You should let him shoot.
You know what, though?
Shoot all you want. You still lost.
But it can feel disrespectful to Philly too, because even though we beat you, but now you feel you got audacity to sit on our court and want to put up free throws in our court. It's kind of the Philly fans is looking at that a little bit disrespectful. Like, okay, we beat you, but you still gonna take one step to say, I'm still that dude, and my team is still better than your team, and I'm still that dude. So I'm going to sit on your court. I'm going to disrespect you and shoot some free throws on your floor. Even though I lost, but I'm still who I am. And you know what? I'm still here, and that loss doesn't faze me. Your win was cheap, and I'm going to still sit out here on your court, and I'm going to shoot up from free throws. You can't do that, man.
Okay, nah. I guess I can see your point to some degree, but I think it was just disrespectful.